My name is Lasse. I'm CEO of Pamyra, a startup in digital logistics. We built the Booking.com for transports, and we are now raising a Series A round of 1 million euros. And before I tell you exactly why digital logistics needs us, let me ask you a simple question. I guess many of you flew into London like I did this morning or maybe last night, maybe even booked a hotel to make the most out of the dinner tonight. So how many phone calls did it take you to arrange that trip? How many hotels did you have to call up to find a spare room somewhere here in London? Well, the obvious answer is 0, right? And that may seem like a pretty outdated question, but the truth is, in logistics, that's daily business. So if we look at a customer in logistics who wants to make an ad hoc transport, as many businesses do every day, and we're talking about a business customer really, in order to get such basic information as price and availability, he will have to make several phone calls to different freight forwarding companies in order to make sure to get the best price. And this in the year 2017. That's pretty mind-boggling, I find. But this is not a small market. Logistics is a €1 trillion, still very offline market. In Europe alone, the €1 trillion. And even if you break it down to the spot market and relate it where those phone calls occur on a daily basis, that's still 40 billion in Europe. So obviously, we're not alone in that space. And I'm pretty sure the investors among you are aware of all the big deals that have been going on lately. So there's quite a surge in digital logistics startups investments. And there are many big names out there like Convargo, Instafreight, and so on, who basically take the offline freight forwarding model and transfer it to the online world just by taking the processes more or less one-to-one from offline to online. And that's a valid approach, and there's many things that you can do much better than it's currently done in the industry. But if we go back to that customer perspective, how does that change the world of this guy? Well, that's the customer in the old world making phone calls every day. And here comes the online freight forwarder, right? That's just another option that he can include into his price comparison. And sometimes they may offer a better price, sometimes they won't. And this is simply due to the cost structure in the industry, where one of the main cost drivers is just the proximity of your closest empty truck to the pickup point. So there will never be, in this situation, one freight forwarder who always has the best price. This is why customers compare prices on a daily basis. And they won't get around that even with online freight forwarding. So what if we started thinking this from the customer? Wouldn't it look much more like this? The customer enters the details of what he actually is seeking into some sort of platform and gets a list of all the offers from service providers that offer a fitting service. Isn't that how you booked your hotel, basically? Isn't that how we do online business, right? Well, the thing is, sounds like a pretty nifty idea, but the thing is, if you go out and talk to guys from the industry, they will tell you, you know what? Great idea. I love it. It's so new. But, you know, this transparency thing, putting prices out there, we don't do that, you know. So we listened to them and then decided to do it anyway. And after 1 year of crying and trying hard, we now have the first independent and comparison and booking platform for transports online. So that is an actual screenshot of Pamyra, where you can actually enter your details for the shipment that you are looking for. And yes, you will get various offers from different freight forwarders, and you get to pick which one you want to choose depending on price, depending on service quality, depending on extras that you would like to book. Okay, so this is an absolute first, bringing transparency to the market, the very fragmented market and commodity market of logistics. We have finished beta phase right now. We have Germany-wide coverage already. So whenever you enter a search in our mask, you will get 3, 4, 5 offers from different freight forwarding companies. And with a team of 10 that I don't have time to show here that are involved, and spendings of less than 200K, we have come to build that MVP. And we believe that disrupting an industry is not achieved by taking an offline model and just reproduce it online. But we think it's about rearranging value chains. And that's what we're trying to do. That's what we have done here by separating sales from actually providing the services. And if you want to join us in that endeavor, we're looking for 1 million. I'll be glad to talk to you. Thanks.